let's try this way and see what happens. Hello. I'm gonna do this quick live. I am so excited about what God is doing in my space right now. Tony, can you hear me now? Could you hear me before when I went live? Hey, Kevin. Got it. I'm gonna do this real quick live. Oh, okay. Cool. People coming on. It's gonna be real quick. I got a lot of stuff to do. What God says is true. So my next chapter in life, life and journeys can be, life, journey itself can be kind of it's like going through terrains or going through like mountains or any area or plane that is uncertain. And if you're not cautious in transitioning through life, then you have the ability to abort your mission or bump into something or trip over something. One of the classes that I've been doing as a part of my program, as a part of my school program, was talking about walking with God in the desert. And one of the major elements of trying to walk with God in the elements or in the desert, whatever that looks like. Your desert might be something totally different. And I don't even want to use the word desert for this live. I want to say that walking in life or journeying through life has the ability to have all type of ramifications or have all type of joys and ups and downs, and it just depends on where you are. But what matters is that we understand, for us as spirit beings, especially those who have accepted Christ as our personal Savior and have a real relationship with God, that we follow His instruction. And sometimes that is the problem, because many people don't follow the instructions that have been given to them. And we're not following the instructions because we're not even asking God for instructions. We just kind of get up every day and we go about our way and we do what we're doing. When the truth is that we need to ask God every day for instructions. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? No, some things are just etched in stone, like get up and go to work, get up, go to school, go to the mall, not the mall per se, but go somewhere to handle your business. Handling business is some everyday stuff, but journeying through life, you need to ask God when you're about to make some major decisions, or when you just need some guidance. I just ask God for guidance many times because I just don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've never been in this thing called life before because I'm not reincarnated, and so He understands what it is that I need. And so for the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been really, really, really wanting to finish my education, finish school, and I did. I got online, found a program online, and I've been doing well. Right now, I'm looking at my GPA. My GPA is a 3.6. So, B plus, A minus B, B plus B, A minus A. So I'm doing well, and it's an online program. And so I wanted to go to school, and God opened the door for me to go to school. But it is so draining going to work full time in the day and then coming home, considering that I work in the school system and I deal with children all day, coming home and trying to maneuver for the evening, like come home and take a nap to release my mental from dealing with kids all day and crazy parents all day and all this other stuff. And so for about a year and a half, 2 years, I've been saying, God, like, I want to go to school. I've been saying it, but I haven't never really talked to God about it. And so I've been telling my best friend that I want to go back to school, and she was like, Bess, go ahead and go. Like, just go. So, hey, what's up, Mr. Powell? What's up, Snickers? So be on the lookout, Mr. Snickers. I'm gonna chat with you in a little bit. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Terrence. And so I've been really in prayer about school because it is too much trying to go to work 8 hours, come home, then go to school. I'm up to 1, sometime 2 o'clock in the morning doing homework. I'm on a weekend. I'm working, doing schoolwork for like 6-7 hours a day, which is crazy. Just trying to stay ahead of my program. And so for 2 weeks, these past 2 weeks, I've been just kind of out and about, especially early on Sunday mornings. Early Sunday mornings, I'm up and I'm out. That's my prayer time. The community that I live in, I moved into, is amazing. So it's great for me to get out and walk around. It's nice and quiet, no craziness going on early in the morning. I can go sit outside now, trap boys hanging on my corners and nothing like that. And so it was 2 weeks ago I started asking God relentlessly, like, what am I supposed to do? I want to go back to school. I want to go back to school. And I don't want to have to endure work. Like, I literally want to go back to school. And so he didn't say anything the first week. And so this past Sunday, I was out walking, and I said I was walking, I was praying, I was saying, God, look, I want to go back to school. I want to go. I want to go to school. I want to go to school. Like, not work a regular job, just pack all my stuff up and go away to school. And that is a major thing for me, someone my age, to want to do that. But I was walking on Sunday morning and just having my coffee and walking and praying and singing and stuff like that. And I was saying, God, like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go to school? Am I supposed to, hey, Sasha, oh my God, hey, am I supposed to go to school, or am I supposed to stay working? And I'm walking, and I heard the Spirit of the Lord say, I heard God spoke back to me and said, I've given you options to make choices. And I'm like, what? He said, I've given you the options to make choices. And so I'm like, what does that mean? Because for me, options and choices are synonymous. And so I'm steady walking. And I'm like, God, you're giving me options to make choices. Like, what is that? And I talk to God like I've learned I can talk to God. I was like, God, look, I really am not in a good mood to have these type of, cryptic conversations, because sometimes God speaks in riddles. Just like his son spoke in analogies. There are times I believe God speaks in riddles. And so I was walking, and I was like, I can't. Can you please talk to me? He said nothing. He said, I've given you the options to make choices. And so I'm walking, saw my little homeboy who is, he works at, he's a security guard in the area. And he was like, oh, you ain't going to church today? I was like, nah, I ain't going today. Whatever. I'm going to go home. I might do some homework. I got to do laundry. I might do that. Whatever. He was like, oh, okay, cool. And he kept walking, and I kept walking. And he turned around. He was like, yo, it must be nice to have options and choices. And I'm standing there looking at him like, I said, what you say? He said it is nice to have options and choices. Like, you can choose whether or not you want to go to church, and it doesn't affect your spirituality, or you can wash clothes, or you can, it's nice to have choices. He says some people don't have those choices. And I was like, all right. And he walked off, and I walked off. I'm like, God, what does that mean? Like, what? So I'm on my way home, and the Spirit started talking to me. I guess he was like, let me help this little dummy out a little bit. He said, I've given you options to make choices. He said, I've given you the options to make choices. He said, the options are I, not me, God. He said, I can tell you what you will do in this season, or I will allow you to decide what to do in this season. Because the option was, okay, do I go to school full time, or do I actually start pastoring like a real church? Because God has called me to pastor, and I'm conscious of that. And I'm like, you're giving me the option to decide, what am I going to do in this season? What am I doing? What do I want to do? And I've been saying it for weeks. I wish my best friend was online. I've been saying it for weeks, like, write the vision and make it plain. I've been saying it to her. I've been saying it to people, like, God, this is an open heaven. And Bishop Kevin Daniels said it back in January. He was like, this is a year of an open heaven for God's people. You can ask for what you want. And so I kept saying, God, I want to, what do I do? Do I go to school full time, or do I start the church, like a real church, like a building, which I never really wanted to do, but I've been feeling that pull. And he said, I've given you options to make choices. He said, you can let me make your choice, or I'm going to allow you to decide what you want to do. So I came home, got online, applied for a couple schools. And I'm like, but choices, like options and choices. And so the option was either God do it or I decide. The choices were, okay, so I can pick what school I want to go to. And so I did. I applied last Sunday for school, for one school. And then Sunday evening, I applied to two other schools. And this came in the mail today for one of the schools that I applied for. And I'm telling you, it pays to pay attention to what God says, because this is my t-shirt to my school. They sent me a t-shirt in the mail. And this says, congratulations, you have been officially accepted for the fall 2018-2019 school year for my school. This is one. And I'm amazed because I'll respond to your question in a minute, Doc. I'm amazed because I got this in the mail. Today is Tuesday. I got this in the mail on yesterday. And so it pays to ask God what He wants. What is it? Ask Him for what you want, because God will open doors. Hey, Tonia. Hey, Michelle. Thank you, sir. Go back and watch the live, Tonia and Michelle, because y'all missed it. I'll do it again. So here's my shirt for school, Michelle and Tonia. And this is my acceptance letter to school for the residential program, to finish out my degree. Hey, boo. Yeah, I'm going away. So, and that's not the point of this. Hey, Deb Dunn. Oh my God, like, I need to talk to you. Hey, Deb, please send me an inbox. I need to talk to you so bad. So yeah, I'm going away. So start from the beginning, Tony. You need to hear this. Start from the beginning of the live, Tonia and Michelle. You need to hear this. So this is one school that I applied to. They accepted me with a full scholarship for the first year. A full scholarship. I don't need to do nothing but pack my stuff up and go away. But had I not asked God for what I wanted, then had I not asked God for what I wanted, yes, so it is in His will, Doc, because you asked me that earlier. Like, isn't it in God's will? What I asked for has to be in His will. So your question is, isn't your choice or decision in agreement with His will, since He will give you the desires of your heart? You are His, and He has already blessed your choice. So yes, I do believe that you have to ask God, that you should inquire. But when you think of Old Testament prophets, there were Old Testament prophets that God just honored what they said. The story is slipping me. The story of Elijah. The story of Elijah, when Elijah declared that Tonia, the Bible scholar, is online. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tonia. The Bible scholar, Tonia Gorm, is online. Correct me if I'm wrong. the story of Elijah when Elijah said that there would be no rain, and it did not rain. He didn't ask God if he could say that. He just said that there would he said that there will be no rain, and it didn't rain for several years. And so I believe in asking God what is his will for my life. And then there are times that I believe, shut up shut up heaven that there be no rain. Yes. But I also believe that there are seasons in your life when God will allow you to decide what you want to do. And Tonia, my best friend, Kim, and some other people know that I have been in this journey, trying to living a life that I believe is pleasing to God, not walking a chalk line of anything, definitely despising many of the systems that are in churches that are holding people hostage, and walking away from church, or walking away from religious church or religion per se, but still keeping in communication with the eternal. Like, I make it my business to talk to God regularly, make it my business to read the word regularly, not read it for school, but I read it for my own life. And so, yeah, so I believe that, Doc, that you can ask God for what you want. Yeah, it has been a long road. Trust me, when I found out, I did a real holy dance. Like, I was laying out like the old Baptist mothers would do, holler. They would yelp and lay back. And I was excited, man. I'm really, really, really excited that God has given me this opportunity, Tonia. And Deb Dunn, I hope you're still online, because I'm going to send your inbox real quick. I was so elated, Tonia, especially when I got my award letter. I got my award letter for school, and the award letter says that they are estimating over $9,000 for me to go to school. I had a whole Baptist fit, and it don't cost me $9,000 to go to school. And so my whole first year is paid for. The whole first year of my program is paid for. Come on and visit. But wait a minute, that's not all, because I got 2 more schools that I applied to. One school, here we go with that. So God said, Tonia, pay attention. Pay attention. God said to me last Sunday, I've given you the options to make choices. I've given you options to make choices, right? So when he said I give you option to make choices, he said that, Jeff, I, the Eternal, can tell you what to do. I can tell you what to do, or you can tell me what you want to do. Because it threw me, like, options to make choices. And so when I thought it through, you got to go back and listen to the and it was, God was saying to me that you can decide what you want, or I will decide what you want. And I decided I want to go to school. Like, I want to pack up my entire space, put some of this junk in storage, and go away and focus on nothing but school. That's what I want to do. And thanks, sir. I appreciate you. We got to catch up. It's just been a lot going on. Uh-oh. I have arrived. I got Mr. Squires online on my live. Okay. I've arrived in time. I'm really somebody now. And so I want to encourage you as the people of God, people that are, you might not be church, you might not go to church, but you do believe in the eternal, you do believe in the power of prayer. You might not pray the way other people pray or whatever, but inquire of God. Ask God, what does he want? And then you have to be able to listen to what God says. He might say it through somebody else. Like I said earlier in the live, there was the young guy that works in my, oh, don't cry. There's a young guy that's a security guard in my area, and I speak to him every morning. And that particular morning, he was like, so what are you going to do? You going to go to church, or what you going to do for the day? I was like, well, I might go to church. I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm going to go to church. I'm going to go home and maybe do some laundry, whatever, or I'm going to do some homework. And as we were separating, he turned around and he was like, it's really nice to have options and choices. Tony, you got to go back and listen to the live. It was crazy. But my point is that when you walk in the will of God, God will do some things in your life. Oh my God, hey sir, Tonia, guess who just jumped on my live? I have really arrived now. Mr. J.L. King, who is assisting me who will be assisting me in publishing my first book. And I am elated that he is on my live. He has done amazing. He's had multiple. He's written 18 books or 19 books. And so he has his own publishing company. So I'm ready to finish writing my book. So I'm excited about what God is doing in my space. Maybe around, I need to check the schedule, but maybe around J.L. King, around January, sometime in the spring. I won't know details till I actually get to school, but sometime in the spring, I will either be going to Jerusalem, either I'll be going to Jerusalem or I'll be going to the Vatican as a part of my program. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. Yes, J.L. King, O'Neal, the guy that wrote On the Down Low, yeah, he's on my live. Like, he's a friend of mine on Facebook. So we talked, and I went online and checked out his website. He has done amazing work, and so he's looking to help me with looking at communicating so he can help me finish my book out and move on. I just need to finish some other stuff, get to school and get settled at school, get in the groove, and then reach back out to him so I can, once I get my schedule in place, so I can figure out what I'm doing. Get off my live, crazy. But I'm ready to get off of here because it is almost 10 o'clock. I need to catch up on my, what's the TV show that I watch? What happened, Tony? I can't think of the TV show. I'm ready to say The Wire. That's not The Wire. Where was the darn TV show that I watch? That's because I got so much stuff going on in my brain I can't remember stuff. That means I probably shouldn't be watching TV. But yeah, I'm ready to get off of here and watch Power. I need to catch up. So yes, that is him. He was on Oprah. He was on Oprah, Tonia. So yeah, he has a whole publishing company now based out of Atlanta, and he is doing phenomenal things. And so he is looking to help me with my book, which is 5 chapters in. I had to stop because, again, working a full-time job and trying to do school in the evening, I ain't had no time to really focus on writing and stuff like that. But hopefully it'll all come in alignment, and I'll be able to go to school in the daytime and work on my book in the evening. So okay, let's catch up tomorrow because I need to watch Power tonight. And thank you so much, Michelle Lacey. Love you. I miss talking to you, Michelle. We gotta play catch up, but I'm ready to jump off of here. I need you all, especially Tonia and Michelle, JL, anybody that jumped on the live. I need you to always inquire of God. Always ask God, the eternal, what is his choice? What is his desire? Because he will talk back to you. Get off. Get off. Yeah, you have to always ask God as much as possible. Ask God what is His desires, because this is a season for me to ask, to tell God. He gave me that option. He said, "You can tell me what you want," and I did, and He opened the door. And so, but this season might be over in whenever. I don't know how that works. I don't know how seasons work with God, pretty much. And that's just frankly honest. He just does what He does when He does it. But thank you all for joining in. I'm ready to jump off of here, get me a popsicle, and kick back and relax. So, Tony, we can catch up. Hey, Andrew. Oh wow, everybody jumping on. I'm ready to jump off. Y'all got to watch. Check out the live though. I got recording artists on my live. Y'all need to check out Andrew the Gift Simmons, his single. Hey Andrew, post your link. Hey son, post your link so I can share it again for your song. Tony. Oh, okay. Hey son, how you doing? Andrew, post your link on my page so I can share it, because I got some people I want to share it with. But I'm ready to jump off here. Hey, Bishop Spires, how you doing? Praise Jesus, sir. All right, I'm getting off. So yeah, that's my brother too. I love me some Spires. Yeah. All right, I'm out. Bye.